Novel of geography, culture, and friends. Given Chitrakar has known me now for several decades. Many years ago, I think 30 or 40 years ago, he came to see me first and showed me some photographs of Nepal. I was married to a Nepalese princess in 1950, that's prehistoric times. But my first visit to Nepal was in 1960. And from then on, I went on various occasions to Nepal. It is a very beautiful and photogenic country. In fact, it is, I also found that the mountains myself, each part of the Himalayas has a very special ambience. And Nepal, I must say, is very, very special. It has an entirely different aura. The buildings, the culture, the food, the language, it really takes you into a different world. And I must congratulate Kiranji for having all these generations kept together this invaluable record. Photography is not only a hobby, it is, as you say, Ambassador, it's an invaluable historical record of how people used to live, what their style was, whether it is royalty or whether it is a common person. It gives a lot of information to us which is lost now. As you say, development and progress forward. Now Nepal has been through many ups and downs, earthquakes, political and non-political, and I've been involved in many of them. But it retains its beauty, and that's definitely on my behalf to convey to you and to all the people of Nepal a very, very warm. मैं तो जवाई हुआ जवाई होने के नाते मैं सब नेपाली भाइयों को शुभकामना देता हूँ। पहली बार मैं 1960 में गया था नेपाल, बहुत वर्ष हो गए, लेकिन नेपाल की सुंदरता हमेशा बनी रहेगी। और किरण चित्रकार जी ने जो काम किया है कई पुस्तकों से, वो प्रशंसनीय है। I warmly congratulate you, Kiranji, for all your wins. And thank you very much, Ambassador, for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. Yes, start from 11. Yes.
Maybe I'll attend some of the photos. Now are you going to show me some of your painting photographs?
So these photographs are from 1970s. So there are. So one of the things that's been especially. So one of the things that's been doing is he goes back to the same spot where his father and grandfather had lived. So each time, yes, like changing landscapes. This is from childhood special that my grandfather took, and that one is from dad. This is my father. This is my father.
दीजिए दिखा दीजिए आ जाइए थोड़े दिखा दीजिए आ जाइए महाराज जी को देखिए इधर से महाराज जी को देख के आप सामने आ जाइए ठीक है
हो गए नेपाल का कल्चर फूड फेस्टिवल एग्जीबिशन संगीत एकदम हिमालय रेंज के सारी चीज़ हो गई झावरे गीत सब धर्मराज थापा जी अपने पहले नेपाल के थापा बड़े प्रसिद्ध गायक थे उन्होंने आगे मुझे बात करो
बहुत अच्छे प्रोग्राम होंगे आपका, आशा करेंगे।
पता नहीं आऊँगा कि नहीं आऊँगा।
So this is my grandfather and my grandmother. So this is the first time probably when they saw it launch. This was during their pilgrimage to the
यो बाजेरबाट खिच्यो
Here, this side, this side.
This side, this is the first engine of this is in 1947. Yes.
I met both of them.
Oh, yes. So this is Monson.
Your wife, yeah.
Oh,
different.
Oh wow,
That's so wonderful.
That's extraordinary.
there are a few photos on this side as well.
Excellency, can I have a picture with you? My father would be so proud that I made you. Even take it from here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I've grown listening stories of yours from my father.
सर इमोशन खूप लागले एवढं तुम्ही येतं म्हणताय
There are a few photos on this. We have that one. Akanksha Bolak Universe.
महाराज जी वन फोटोग्राफ
I see my wife. I show her photograph. कहाँ गया photograph?
Very historical. You give one. You give one for definitely. Now they are going to take one photo from embassy. मेरे साथ
महाराजा साहब को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हिंदी अधिवेशन में भी आपने कहा था कि ससुराल पक्ष नेपाल इतना लाइक सब प्रफुल्लित हो गए गंगा से
ईज हो गया ना उनका डिफिकल्ट
नेपाल के हालात से
धन्यवाद विपल सर मैं थोड़ी गंगा सर आप उसकी करेंगे मैं देख भी लेता हूँ
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
It's pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much for
India
coming.
and open function one day.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Matal Sumbrano. Us, the prayer around. I've sent message to you, sir. Oh, okay.
Whenever they come here, they say, oh, you have last 18 years.
Independent. The British have to leave this place. And the whole part was given to that side, and when they explain embassy, that side belongs to Indian side. These were this photo taken from my grandfather. I have taken this one. This is gospel. And this is the time that Actually, my grandfather, he was a photographer and photo painter. At that time, not allowed to go inside Jagannath, inside there. And he was, that time my father told me, he was very much capable. When he see once, immediately he can trust it. So,
It's a great
let's see. They never exposed those sketches in India. It's the first time. It's in this time. This is my grandfather. And my father traveled India in 1997. My grandfather traveled 1908. My great-great-grandfather traveled 1850. I worked for 33 years in Nepal Railway as chief cameraman. I have worked with 27 governments. Been to White House, Home Office, Jane Down District 2 times, meeting with me one time with François Mitterrand, and with my late king in the Palace Massacre. With him, sometimes I think that White I have to see now. I've seen every day. Sometimes, just like in Nepal, we don't know. I went to 3 times in China, 50 times in Delhi, 50 times. In Africa, South Africa, Tanzania, Gulf countries, the Gulf. So sometimes.
वीडियो हो रहा है
इसमें डाल दूंगा हमेशा रहेगा
It's like he's a cobra camera. Welcome for everyone. My name is Irunmal Chitrakar. Go ahead. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to welcome you all this special exhibition showcasing my family's journey through Nepal and India. Sorry, I'll change my glass. To Nepal and India. Today exhibition is more than a collection of the photographs. It is a reflection of the strong bond between Nepal and India. Through these images, we get a glimpse of the shared culture with the common values and spiritual tradition that continue to unite our people across border and generation. In 1908, my grandfather, Gariman Chitrakar, traveled to India as a court painter and a photographer, accompanied with the Prime Minister Chandra Samsher. He visited Calcutta in 1970 to collect photographic chemicals, which we have still have a receipt totaling to 58 rupee. Decade later, in 1962, my father pursued a formal training in photography in Delhi. His connection to India continued when he returned on a pilgrimage in 1977. That same year, but for a very different purpose, I took a flight to Delhi to watch the movie Saturday Night Fever. It was my first time in India as a young, carefree man, but as I grew older, my perspective shifted and I began to see the world through the same artistic lens as my ancestor. I have carried on my family legacy as a visual documentaries, as the Deputy General Manager and the Chief Cameraman at Nepal Television, where I worked for 33 years under 27 government. I came to Delhi part of Interim Prime Minister Krishna Prasad Bhattarai in 1991 and 1992 with the Prime Minister Girija Prasad Koirala. as a photographer. I continue to explain the collection started by my grandfather and father. On one of my current project is documenting Nepal then and now. Some images are part of this exhibition. I will let my daughter introduce the exhibition, but before that, there are several people who I would like to thank. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude and thanks to Nepal's Embassy Ambassador Sankar Prasad Sharma and DCM Surendra Thapa and First Secretary Vijay Raj Kandukar and the entire team at the Nepalese Embassy who before had made this exhibition. Thank you to the B.P. Koirala Foundation, Embassy of Nepal and the B.P. Koirala Foundation, Embassy of India for this generous support. A special thanks to Mr. Chancellor, former Foreign Secretary of India, and the President of President of India International Center for his continued support and encouragement. This exhibition would not be possible without his support. I also appreciate India International Center and their team for so kindly support and hosting today's event. This is my second exhibition at ISC. The first time it was in 2000 called Three Generation One Profession, and now I am proud that my son Swaraj and the daughter Krishna Chitrakar are keeping our heritage alive for the next generation. With that, I would like to thank I would now like to call my daughter to introduce the exhibition. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all today to this exhibition, Chitrakar Legacy, Journey Through Nepal and India. We are truly honored to have you here as we take a visual journey through time, history, and culture. This exhibition offers a window into the past, showcasing the transformation of Nepal and India over the decades. Through the lens of the Chitrakars spanning 4 generations, we witness the changing landscapes, traditions, and everyday life, moments that might have been forgotten, but are now preserved and shared with us today. As our name suggests, we are painters by heritage. The word Chitrakar literally means an image maker or painter, and for generations my ancestors created sacred scrolls, temple murals, and ritual artworks. Long before photography came into our family, we were storytellers using paint and brush. When photography arrived in Nepal in the late 1800s, it became a natural extension of our artistic tradition. My great-grandfather, Dirgaman Chitrakar, was among the first to adopt it, adding photography to his visual repertoire. It was a faster and more efficient way to document people and events, and he embraced it fully. In 1908, he accompanied Prime Minister Chandra Samsher as a court painter and photographer on his visit to India. Some of the photographs from this journey are in the exhibition. Dirgaman served in the palace for over 5 decades, capturing prime ministers, kings, their families, state functions, diplomatic visits, and even royal hunting parties. When he retired in the mid-1940s, his son Ganesh Man took over as a court photographer. He documented key moments in Nepal's history, including the presentation of credentials by Sri Surjit Singh Majtia, the first ambassador of India to Nepal. After the fall of the Rana regime in 1951, Nepal opened up to the outside world. Ganesh Man worked with USAID and UNESCO, extensively documenting Nepal's development, landscapes, and monuments. During Dirgaman's time, photography was a privilege of the elite, making his photographs of daily life and landscape a rare glimpse into the past. By the 1970s, photography had become more accessible,
and Ganeshman opened a photo studio, allowing people to define their own modern identities through photography. In 1977, he and his family traveled to India on a pilgrimage, and select images from that journey are featured in this exhibition. The Chitrakar family history is closely tied to Nepal's political and cultural history. Keeping within the tradition of the artists, the need of the state, and the changes in technology, my family have moved from painting to photography to cameraman. My father worked as a photographer and cameraman for Nepal's national television, continuing this legacy. My brother is a fourth-generation photographer, while I, as an art historian, document the culture around photographs. I see this as an extension of our tradition, not through the camera lens, but through research and writing. My book, Nepal Remembered, historical images from Dirgaman and Ganeshman Chitrakar, serve as both a visual and written archive, preserving our family's legacy. Each photograph in this exhibition tells a story. Some highlight grand historical moments, while others capture everyday life through the photographer's eye. These images are not divided by geography, but instead reveal a shared cultural experience. They reflect the same deities worshipped in Nepal and India, the same sacred rivers where prayers have been offered for generations, and the same pilgrimages taken by seekers from both nations. This exhibition is not just about history, it is about continuity. It reminds us that while borders may separate us, our traditions, beliefs, and way of life remain deeply connected. I would now like to invite Ambassador Dr. Shankar Prasad Sharma to say a few words. This marks the second time we've had the opportunity to collaborate on an exhibition together. In 2012, we held an exhibition in the United States highlighting the relationship between Nepal and the US during Dr. Sharma's tenure as Nepal's ambassador to the US. It is an honor to continue on to this journey again. Thank you so much.
Yeah, on about.
Namaskar and good evening. Excellencies, ambassadors, diplomats, Maharaja Karan Singh Ji, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends. I'm not an expert of photography, but what I have seen here today is that I think the photography that 4 generations of Kiran Chitrakar have produced and collected, I think they are enormous, they tell enormous history of Nepal and even India, basically. It's an honor and privilege to stand before you today at the opening of this remarkable photographic exhibition by none other than Kiran Chitrakar, a name that resonates with legacy and profound cultural significance. We have gathered here to witness the unfolding of a visual journey through the lens of one of the most respected photographers of Nepal. I also would like to recall that Christina was mentioning earlier his photographic exhibition back in 2012 in Washington, D.C., which I had the opportunity to inaugurate. I'm so delighted that I got this opportunity in Delhi for the second time with the same father and daughter and with similar kind of photographers. The Chitrakar's family legacy in photography is extraordinary. Kiran's great-grandfather, Sri Hari Prasad Chitrakar, was one of the pioneers of photography in Nepal. Through the eyes of his great-grandfather, people witnessed the emergence of photography as an art form in the Himalayan kingdom. His photographs told stories of Nepal that was largely hidden from the rest of the world. A Nepal of cultural richness, royal grandeur, and simplicity. His vision laid the foundation for a family tradition, one that Kiran could eventually inherit and make his own. What is particularly striking about Kiran's work is the depth of his collection. The photographs you see here are more than just images. They are invaluable historical records, a treasure of visual memories that captures the changing face of Nepal over several decades. From the political upheavals of the 1990s to the daily joys and struggles of Nepali people, Kiran's photographs transcend mere documentation. They are a dialogue between the past and present, between memory and the future. This exhibition is also a testament to the importance of preserving cultural heritage through photography. In a rapidly changing world where history is often lost in the face of development and modernization, it is artists like Kiran Chandrakar who play an essential role in documenting the present for future generations and our kids. I also would like to take this moment to acknowledge an immense dedication that Kiran has shown in curating this exhibition. In conclusion, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Kiran Chandrakar for sharing his incredible collection with us today. I am confident that this exhibition will inspire all of us to see the world through a different lens and appreciate the power of photography to tell serious stories that words cannot capture. In the meantime, I think my appreciation also goes to Christine Chandrakar, daughter of Kiran Chandrakar, who has also published a book together with Mark Watson and David Gellner called Nepal Remembered, which is also available here today. The book presents a previously unpublished collection of photographs by Birgaman and Ganeshman Chandrakar. They are all cultural, historical, and very ancient. These were the court artists and photographers who documented key moments of political and cultural change. This book is a must-have for anyone interested in Nepal's rich visual history and the legacy of those who preserved it. Congratulations, Christina. Thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy this beautiful photographic exhibition. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you all for coming again, and I hope you enjoyed the exhibition. There are refreshments served in the back, and we'd love to have more conversations. Any questions you have, we'd love to answer. So please enjoy the exhibition. Thank you so much.
We can do it.
Okay.
नेक्स्ट नेपालको इतिहास फोटोग्राफी
Big new temple that is no before. That's a huge new temple. The framing excellent. I did in Delhi.
So that's Setu Machali restoration started or not yet?
Yeah, also almost going to finish now.
Next time I come to Kathmandu, I'll come to Setu Machali. And youth also fully repaired now.
Yeah. My update on this.
This is 2010 before.
Yeah. My father.
How Kathmandu has changed.
नेशनल सेक्युरिटी एडभाइजर भिडियो पनि पाइन्छ बनाउनु फोटो खिच्नु भिडियो बनाउनुहोस् प्रचार गर्नुहोस् यो प्रदर्शनी बनाएको त्यही भएर यहाँ आएका मात्रै बाहिरकालाई पनि दर्शन गराउने फोटो माध्यमबाट देख्ने भारत और नेपाल के जितने सांस्कृतिक धार्मिक मंदिर हैं या जो राष्ट्र धरोहर है उस पर फोकस करा नमस्कार जी, जय हो नमस्कार जी
Yes, exactly.
वो तो ढीलू है
Yeah.